Okay, so this is something most of us struggle during our lifespan, and it's not something which is easy to overcome. Overthinking. And in this video, I'm going to show you or give you basically 5 tips which might lead to stop that overthinking problem of yours. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Raevon Dsouza, and in this channel I make videos about men's fashion, lifestyle, grooming, health, fitness, motivation, and many more other topics. All you just need to do is hit that subscribe button because I'm pretty sure that whatever videos I make is definitely going to help you out in some or another way. So let's go straight into the point because I have to cover a lot in this topic. I know the setup is a bit different today, but I just wanted to take a seat for this because this topic is really intense. Overthinking. Why does it occur, and basically why do you lead to doing wrong things in life while overthinking rather than doing good things in life? So for instance, see, overthinking is very exhausting. It leads when you start thinking a lot about something. So if you're thinking in a straight way, you directly go from point A to point B in a straight line. That's it. But if you're overthinking, you're going A, B, C, D, E, F, G everywhere. So it's just like this it's just like a nod in a straight row, which is basically stopping you from doing the right thing. So I would say, like, for instance, if you're going to a job interview, okay, you've completed the job interview. After that, you come home and you're probably thinking, you know what? The interview did went well. You're not going to think that. Some people do think this in another way. They're like, what did I do wrong in the interview? Will they select me? It's already been like 3 hours after the interview and I haven't received the call. So should I probably revert back to them or should I just wait? Or, shit, I should have replied to this question in another answer. So if you're thinking about those sort of topics, you're basically overthinking. Instead, you should learn to let go of the situations and live life in the present. So that's basically coming to the point. So number one is to change the story you tell yourself. So basically, if you're someone who is like, you know what, I'm not a morning person, I cannot wake up early in the morning, or I cannot work out early in the morning, I cannot commit myself to waking up at like 5 o'clock. Like, who wakes up at 5 o'clock? If you're telling yourself that, it's never going to happen. But if you think yourself in another way, if you start doing those things rather than just thinking about it, that's when you will overcome overthinking. So basically, if you're someone who has a goal to like wake up early, do your morning workout routine, and then afterwards start your day fresh. So start doing it instead of thinking about it and not doing it. Take your phone, set an alarm at 5 o'clock, stop snoozing the alarm, wake up at 5 o'clock, go to the gym early in the morning, come back home, and do whatever tasks you used to do for the entire day, and you're all set. So if you start changing whatever you're thinking, this might overcome you to not overthink. Okay, so number 2 comes with you not living in the present moment and thinking a lot about the past. For instance, you had a bad breakup, okay? That was like 3 or 4 years ago, and you're someone who's still thinking about the bad breakup and not getting into a relationship with someone who you could potentially spend your entire life with. That's when this triggers the most. You will always be thinking, you know what, I did wrong that time, and I should have done this in another way, or basically I shouldn't have left her. Everything in life happens for a reason. I always say that, and I always live with that mantra. And that reason is worth for you to live for. So instead of thinking about changing your past, because that's absolutely not possible and that's not plausible as well, try to live in the present, and that will help you to not overthink a lot. So number 3 is basically focus on something which you can control rather than focusing on something which you cannot control. For instance, you're someone who's God forbid it doesn't happen, but you're someone who's struggling to pay your financial bills, rents, or any sort of debt, and you lost a job. So instead of you thinking how will you pay the bills and just thinking about that situation, that wouldn't lead you to going anywhere. Instead, you need to take action. Okay, you're unemployed now, go look for a job. If you have some savings left, start investing that savings into cryptocurrency or shares or mutual funds or any sort of funds which sort of double your money. And if not that, go get a job. Get a job, and I'm pretty sure, because if you work so hard, and if instead of you thinking how you will pay the bills and not actioning it, that wouldn't lead you. So get a job or do whatever I mentioned, and I'm pretty sure that will take you away from overthinking about the bad situation, and you can basically overcome that situation by taking action. Number 4, start becoming the dominant decision maker rather than straying away from your decisions. So here what I'm trying to say is, and also giving a good example, is these game shows where you have to think a lot and you just have this specific timer and you have to give that answer in that multiple choice questions. This is that time which will help you to not overthink. So for instance, if you're at an ice cream shop, I would say, you have many options of choosing your flavors and you haven't decided what you want, but you're right ahead and there are many people behind you waiting for the queue and you still don't know what you're wanting. And now there's this circle rolling in your mind going like, oh, should I have watermelon? Oh no, should I have chocolate? Oh no, should I have a pistachio? And should I have a vanilla? And this sort of circle rolls around in your head because you're not sure what sort of decision you want to make. Be assertive, be dominant, just be like, oh, give me the chocolate, and that's it. And instead of regretting that decision, you need to pursue, or you need to appreciate what decision you made, and that will lead you to basically overcome the overthinking stage. Okay, last but not the least, and I've actually mentioned this in one of my previous videos, I'll just tag it up on here so you can just click it and go down there, is to practice meditation. And meditation, and in sense, I'm not asking you to go into like deep meditation. If you're stuck with something in your head, like if you're thinking about something really bad and you cannot actually stop thinking about it, one thing you could do is just take a seat, close your eyes for 5 minutes, just focus on your breathing, nothing else. Don't think about anything else at all. Sit down, close your eyes, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Do that for 5 minutes and that will sort of relax you. If that doesn't help, take a stroll outside, like take a walk, and yeah, just observe the nature, observe the surroundings around you rather than thinking about that stuff. And you could do this with anything which makes you happy. For instance, I like working out, so if I'm in a situation like that, I always tend to meditate, but the main focus of mine is always to work out. That's the reason I like working out at nights, because that's the time I get to take all the stress out of my head. So basically, I work out for like 2.5 hours. So that's basically, it gives me a time to relieve that stress out. So do whatever makes you feel happy instead of sticking yourself to that bad thinking, and you'll basically just overcome that overthinking stage. So that's all for this week's video, guys. I hope this helped you out in some or another way. And I'm pretty sure that, most of us do struggle with the situation of overthinking, especially teenagers, because this is the time where you are so impacted with various things in your life. Social media is the main thing which leads you to overthink about certain things which may cause insecurities in your life. So please start practicing the tips I mentioned in this video, and that will definitely help you out. So yes, if you really like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. Also comment down below if this video really helped you out. Also share this video with your friends as well. They might find it helpful, and I'm pretty sure that they will really appreciate you sharing this video to them. So that's all for me for this week, guys. See you guys next week.